Part 7 of When You Were 8th and youngest member of their band, and Taehyung was obsessed with you. Author point of view. Taehyung was working out in his apartment while Jimin was sitting on couch. Jimin, why taking out anger on these innocent machines? Taehyung stopped. He normalized his breath and then fell beside him. Taehyung, is Elijah really better than me? What she sees in him. Jimin, I don't think she feels for him. Taehyung, come on. Then why would she accept the ring from him? He was again getting angry. Jimin, he is her cousin. Cannot they exchange gifts? He received a glare from Taehyung. Ta, gifts. That day he came there to propose her. The ring was not just a gift. And if she accepted it, then then why she didn't tell me when I shared my feelings? Why? He left Jimin speechless. How he was interpreting all this, only going against you. Jimin, did she say that he accepted him? He received no answer. Jimin, or that she likes him? Taehyung, she always takes his side. Jimin, did she say so or not? He saw him chewing his inner cheek. Taehyung, no, but Jimin, he has no guts and you have no brain. Ah, our poor Yan. He shrugged when Taehyung was glaring at him. Jimin, what? You are really brainless, man, to imagine all this by yourself. You should first listen to her, and before that, strong trust should build. Taehyung, are you saying she likes me? Then why she never told me? Jimin, she must have a good reason for that, because she is not like you. Taehyung, yeah, he yelled. Jimin, talk to her before she tells she really accepts him. Taehyung, he will be then roasted. You were playing with your good while your mind was hovered by Taehyung. And his last words, your mother, Yan, why were you crying that day? Yan, not again, mom, your mother. Then why don't you tell me the reason? Yan, I told you enough, Elijah. Hey, how are you girls? You stay focused on your plate, Elijah. Yan, let's go somewhere out. Yan, you go. I want to just rest. Your mother, was your mom home? I am planning to meet her. Elijah, yes, come, I will drop you. Your mother, no thank you. I am just going. She left. Elijah tried to talk with you, but ignoring him, you were washing dishes. Elijah, Yan, you thought about my proposal. Leaving the dishes, you aimed to go to your room, but he stopped you by your arm. Elijah, why are you ignoring me? Are you upset with me? I did something wrong. Jan, I am just tired. Elijah, tired of me? Jimin, Jan, auntie, anyone home? Hearing his cheerful voice, you pulled your arm and ran towards the exit to meet him. Jimin, ah, missed me, huh? Jan, a lot. You separated, and then your gaze fell on Taehyung, who also came with him. His face was blank, but then it showed anger. When he saw Elijah, Elijah, she is on vacation. Give her a break, guys. Yan, Elijah, please don't interfere. Taehyung, why he wouldn't? He has the right. After all, he accepted him. Jimin wanted to hit his head something that even after a long lecture, Taehyung was still acting like that. You felt like crying as you saw the same thorns in his eyes. Jimin, Ta, Taehyung, I am waiting outside for you. Jimin, Yan, you should talk with him. Elijah, no, Jan. He held your hand. That was shocked, but was shocked and slightly removed it and walked after Taehyung. You came out of the house and stood in front of him. Yan, Taehyung, Ta, now you, Yan. Shut your mouth and just listen to me. He was surprised, but covering that, he folded his arms on his chest. Yeah, Elijah proposed me, but I clearly told him that I don't feel that way for him. And I did not tell you about all this because of your aggressive behavior. I didn't want you to start another fight with him. He was listening with an expressionless face. Taehyung, so it was my fault, Jan. Of course it was, and you proved me right by your reaction. He growled to control himself. Jan, I did not do anything to be called that, and I don't care what kind of people you like or not. He you with the wall, but not so hard and towered. Taehyung, why then you kept his ring, huh? Shouldn't you had thrown it on his? You had realized that you did that mistake, but there was no way that you would explain him anymore. Yan, take off your hands. Taehyung, first answer me. If you don't feel anything for him, then why he still has high hopes? It was better to talk, but both were pulling wrong strings. Yan, you have no right to ask. Ta, I am now losing my patience. Aleja, hey, step back. Both of you didn't want any other's presence. Taehyung, we are talking. You you held him when he wanted to pound on him. Yan, Taehyung, there was warning in your eyes. Taehyung, tell this to go out of here. And if I then don't you blame me later. Yan, don't, Elijah. What can you do, huh? He also strode to him, but stood in his face. Yan, listen, Elijah. Don't speak between us. You are my good friend, but not more than this. He looked very hurt when Taehyung cracked his neck when he looked at him. Elijah, don't fall in his trap. He is Yan. I will give you your ring. Leave for now. He felt insulted hearing this in front of Taehyung but left. You turned back and found him smiling. Yan, and you. He moved closer, his arms raised to you. Yan, go. He was in shock. Jimin came out and you went inside. Jimin, you ruined this chance to write. Taehyung, he kicked her away. That means I can have a chance. You go, I will talk with her. He excitedly ran inside. You lazily fell on the couch and huffed when he came in. Yan, Taehyung, da, I am sorry. He crouched down near you and your eyes narrowed. Taehyung, I understand your concerns. My loose temper worries you, and I am such a to not realize it before. He slowly and softly held your hand. Taehyung, I cannot change in a second, but I can promise that I will try my best to change, to control for you. You thought he would be too egoistic to accept this. Jan, please sit here. Your soft tone gave him a hope. He sat next to you. Jan, Elijah is not a celebrity. Even if he gets angry, beats someone, how much would that affect him? But in your case, rumors will follow you to the other end of the world. He smiled sadly. Taehyung, I really worried you. Jan, but it's a good thing if you try to change this habit. Taehyung, I can do anything for you. You placed your head on his shoulder. After vacations, you all were back to company. Everyone had noticed positive changes in Taehyung, and that is why you were more cheerful. You still hadn't tell him your answer, and he did not force you. Both were enjoying their present. Jin, in our new project, we are planning to show a couple. Aram, that will be something new. Yan, with whom? Jin, you and... They looked at each other. Your gaze shifted to Taehyung, who was also waiting. Shuka, it's not decided yet. We will be notified soon by PT. Jimin, but Yan makes a good chemistry with Taehyung, so Taehyung showed a proud smile at that. Now you are sure that they all suggested his name. They all were serious when PT came. Jin, so what is decided? Taehyung was already smiling. PD, Yan, who is Elijah? The names snatched everyone's smile. Yan, my cousin, why? PD, are you dating him? Yan, no, what? No, you became worried by such sudden questions. And Taehyung had been hiding what he was feeling. PD, do you know what is happening around? He asked strictly. With the corner of your eye, you saw RM holding Taehyung's hand. He must be angry. PD, your and that Elijah's dating rumor are spreading like a fire. The news was shocking to everyone. To be continued. Do you think it was just a coincidence? Who planned it? Thanks for watching and love you all.